Hey, my name is James Baker, and this question is from our last Ask Me Anything AMA that we do in our Discord server. It's free to everyone. These are free calls. I do them every week, every Thursday, because I can't answer everything on the channel, but I want to answer as many questions as possible, and I want to create content, and it's a fun way to answer questions, create content, and do that. So if you have questions that you don't really know how to answer, click the link below in the summary. And join the Discord channel, join the Telegram. We'll tell you when we're going live. I'll answer your questions, and I'd love to, help you out. Okay, and subscribe to the channel because obviously I'm putting the clips here. That's great, and let's just go straight to the question here.
If I were to get an SSN by becoming a student and getting an F1 visa, would that require me to start paying taxes as a resident for my US LLC? This is a tricky situation here because do I pay US taxes with an F1 visa? And technically, in general, aliens performing services are liable for Social Security and Medicare taxes, but certain classes of foreign employees are not. Okay, so most of the content on here is F1 students who are working on campus and getting a W-2. You're not subject to self-employment taxes, which is great.
Hey. Sorry about that. It's late here and I don't have an office. So, this is always a great question. All of the, technically you're not supposed to be working in the US on a student visa. Technically, you should be studying. It's really complicated. But what happens if I get an SSN with an F1 visa? Would that require me to start paying taxes? When you have an F1 visa, your days in the US aren't considered US days for the substantial presence test, so you are not a US tax resident. However, if you're doing business while you're in the US on this visa, that you would have a US trade or business, and that business would be subject to income taxes. And it's complicated because you don't have work authorization like that, so it's a little complicated. It's both an immigration issue and a tax issue. Generally speaking, if you just do stuff on the side with your LLC, no one's going to know. USCIS and the IRS don't communicate from how I understand it, so it's not a huge issue. I would focus on your studies and then move to and do this like kind of on the side. I wouldn't necessarily just come to the US just to get a social. I mean, I would focus on this too. But if you're technically in the US working, you're subject to US taxes. It's just a really muddy area right here because of how USCIS, the immigration people, and the IRS don't really communicate about this stuff. So I wouldn't scale a huge business, but I could get started, make some money on F1 visa and not really have too much risk of getting in trouble. But technically it would be subject to tax because you are working in the US on a 1040 NR. I don't know, it's a confusing question. I have to dig into it more. I'm not going to do it now. Yeah, but the answer is having an SSN you wouldn't be paying tax as a resident. You basically still just paying tax on income earned in the US because you would have a trader business.
I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more of this stuff, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to interact with me personally and join our weekly free calls that we have on the Ask Me Anything on Thursdays generally, click the description below and join the Discord and join the Telegram. I look forward to interacting with you and helping you grow your business, be more successful, and make more money. Thanks for being here.